Hello everyone. So you might be wondering what the hell is going on? Why Frostpunk and not Risen? Well, I get really pissed at Frostpunk for having some weird ass issues with people dying left and right for some reason. So I decided to give it a couple of tries on my own, try a few things, and see where it gets us. And I got us to day 6, and I think I managed to solve all of our problems. I read on the internets that there was like a bunch of rebalance and stuff, and from what I suspect, the reason why we got the people dying left and right was they were sitting in the medical posts at 1 HP because their HP deteriorates while they're not like cured and shit like that. And then when I demolished the post, they had to move from this post, for example, to this post. And that exposed them to cold for like 2 seconds. Enough to do like 1 HP damage, and they died in transit. So that's kind of what I'm suspecting was happening. But I went with a different approach this time around. So what I did is, instead of sending people to manually harvest runes, what I did is I created a bunch of gathering posts, strategically located. My keyboard is acting up again for some reason. But I placed a bunch of strategically placed gathering posts, and I was gathering materials exclusively through those, just like I'm going to do here. That resulted in a ton less people being sick, which makes sense because they're not exposed to cold. It did surprisingly really well because, as you can see, most of my ruins here are gone already, and I'm only on like day 7. So that's one of the things I did. The second thing that I did is I bum rushed infirmaries. Infirmaries are bloody amazing. I had 2. I removed one of them because I had like almost no sick people left. For good reasons. They didn't die. They were fine. Everybody's fine. I even saved that stupid girl that we pulled out of the ruins. So medical infirmaries are awesome. Basically, with my law of overcrowded, I can fit 20 people in one of these things. They have way better healing time than the medical posts, and they treat critically ill people without the risk of them losing limbs. So basically my radical treatment thing was a complete waste. So yeah, there was that. Yeah, other than that, I had a big issue with coal. I figured out an interesting mechanic that, so for example, let me find, well, I think I already gathered these, but let's say this is gathering post that has a ruins. Son of a, come on! I think my keyboard is dying on me. It's very disconcerting. Okay, so say I have, just like in this case, I have a gathering post that is gathering steel ruins and wood ruins at the same time. So, and I had a bunch of these over here, and they were third resource that they were gathering was coal, which was deadly important at the time. So, interesting thing, if your storage hits a max for one of the gathering resources, they will stop gathering the other one. So that really screwed me over. Really screwed me over. Because, yeah, that was bad. I had like probably like 50 coal left at minus 40 with the promise of keeping a bunch of houses warm, and my generator was like at 80% overdrive, and I was like running out of coal. I was like, this shit is gonna go down, like that's it, like we're dying here. But like at the last second I managed to get a bunch of people to gather coal from the coal pile. I forgot that you can do that directly, so I assigned a bunch of people to each coal pile, and they were gathering it by hand instead of going through the gathering post, which was not doing a shit, to gather all of the resources. And I managed to pull through until a bunch of these steel ruins got harvested, and the gathering posts refocused their efforts onto coal exclusively. So I have 3 coal thumpers here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I believe, gathering posts that are working their way through all of these coal piles. That was that. That was kind of like one of my crises that I had. The other couple of crises that are kind of like caused by me in the first place. So I took a bunch of promises of keeping houses warm, and that was rather challenging, because apparently if you take on a promise of keeping the house warm, and you have like a bunch of houses that are over here that are not being warmed by anything, and you have an extra housing capacity. So for example, you have like a capacity for say 600 houses, and 600 of them or like 585 of them are in the heat zones, and just one of them not in the heat zone. And if you promise, hey, I will heat all the houses, and then you go like, well, this house is not in the heat zone anyways, so I'm gonna demolish it. You demolish the house, counter doesn't update. You have to build a new house, even though nobody's going to inhabit it, in the heat zone for it to recognize it that, yeah, we're extra house. So that was kind of like annoying. I had like half an hour also left on that thing to finish up. They almost failed that too, but we pulled through. So yeah, I am almost at max hope. Well, not max hope, but like a high degree of hope. I got the 4 days to get it to over 50%. I got 3 research facilities. I built one of the automations, which is working on my wall drill because I need to heat this shit. I have another automation in the works here. Hopefully get the 3rd one going so I can keep a steel production going at like all the time. Other than that, everything looks really good. I have like a couple of ruins left over, so like 5 over here and maybe like 5 over here and 2 over here, which are blocking my bloody coal mine production that I might also go into. I actually would have to do it, but well, anyways, we'll figure it out. But yeah, everything's looking good so far. I want to get a next wall for, well, I guess I will have 2 walls that I need to do, care house and prosthetics, so I can start cranking out the prosthetic limbs and get these 32 slackers back to work. While I will be doing that, we will get a care house next, so we can move a bunch of people into care houses and get rid of these medical posts and replace them with proper housing. So I'm hoping to get rid of 6 houses in this heat zone and move them over to different heat zones, so they don't like clutter up the place. And I will be like a little bit more efficient with all of my shit. Actually, we can move one. Yeah, we can move one house over. Fantastic. I was hoping for more, but for that I will need to kick up the generator output to level 3, which I don't think I want to do just yet. We can totally do it because we have like a ton of excess production, but I am running it on Steam level 2, and I think I will need to kick it up to Steam level 3 because we are going to see a drop in temperature in a couple of hours, so continue to check. Anyways, so now you're updated on everything that I did. Oh, another thing is, remember we pulled out a bunch of former guards from the ruins generally in here, which we banished? I had such a good healthcare situation and food situation that I was like, well, yeah, you know, like, screw that. I'll take a, what, like 2% discontent, even though it was saying like a massive increase to discontent. It was like 3-4% maximum. So yeah, I took that decision and I decided to let them stay. So I put them in the infirmary because I had 2 at the time. I put the 2 in the infirmary and they get fed, they get fixed up, so we're good. We also have like shitload of food rations, even though there's like some sick, hungry people for some reason, but yeah. On the larger map here, did the same thing, moved the from the coal production to the freshwater springs, because we needed food more than we needed coal, even though I regretted the decision at one point. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So let's do this. I'm going to disassemble this and replace it and put it somewhere not there. Oh, I can just move this row a little bit. I want to get rid of these 3 houses too. They're just like being there and not doing anything useful. But yeah, I'm going to move the cookhouse closer to both shrine and the rest of the shit. And then that should free up a couple of spots in the sun for other stuff. Alright. And I believe I relocated my woodery somewhere else. Or I didn't. I don't know. But yeah, and we also have like a bunch of huntries over here. I think I'm gonna try to move these huntries over to yonder, to this direction, as a couple of these buildings go away. So just like we will have a little bit more of a consistent fortress in here. In terms of research, I am researching Steam Steelworks, so we'll have a little more consistent production of steel because all of these ruins are almost gone. So my steel production is shitty, and we will need to upgrade all of these to better housing. So yeah, with that, let's keep on going. Yeah, if Chast has any questions or comments on like who wants to chat at all, just drop a message to me. Right. Is this sucker Steam? Yes, this sucker is Steam. I'm also shocked that they haven't done my like emergency shift and extended shift yet. just because I had to put out so many fires, I haven't gotten around to doing that, which is very shocking to me, because this is one of the things. All right, so I have a call from maybe recruiter, so I will pause it for a little bit and I'll come back. Yeah, sorry about that. It was just like a introductory call from a recruiter for a company that I submitted this morning for. So they work fast. That I give them that, so they can reject me faster. I'm very cool with that. All right. Anyways, let us continue with the more important things because, yeah, this is more important than any kind of employment. Okay. So, where was I? We were preparing for the temperature drop. Yeah, and thank you, Ashes. Right. Everything is nice and toasty. Hoping that this sucker is gonna go away very soon. It is going to go away very soon, right? Yes. Oh wow, these places are going to get like super cold, so that's going to generate some sick people for us. Alright. But we have a magic of infirmary on our hands. It's an amazing thing. Yeah, look at those sick people. Oh. Unpopular decision, overcrowded medical facilities. Well, at least nobody's fucking dying. Yeah, shut up. We'll almost over the hump for the hope. So next, I think I'm gonna drop a couple of these and upgrade the metal.
It's getting colder.
Yep, it's getting colder. So how's our consumption situation? We are gaining quite a bit, so that is good. I actually think when this is going to run out, scouts reach the frozen pond. There is frozen forest. We shall go and visit the frozen forest. Oh, whoa, what's going on here? Oh, why are you doing that? Let's demolish you. And you. Well, there goes my plan of voices in the ruins. Sir, our people have found more survivors trapped under the ruins. If we hurry, we might manage to remove the rubble in time to save them. Yeah, we're just like gonna do that in the next 2 minutes. Yeah, we have an extra long. Let's go and grab the care house and let's build the care house. I think I'm gonna drop you right in here. Yes. Oh, here's another one of those. New automation. Victims rescued. Sir, we rescued a group of engineers. They were trying to get the generator working when the fighting broke out, but were arrested by the previous leader's thugs. They're hurt, but will recover soon with proper medical attention. We have 4 engineers, hungry and ill, but they are alive. Yeah, look at that. Like the longest we get for a treatment is like 5 hours. This thing is amazing, and this is like without any of the research upgrades for it. All right. Wait, there was something about the thing being depleted. I think we might put more gathering huts in here. Food-wise, we're doing okay-ish. I want to do these too. Yeah, there you go. We managed to get the hope over the hump here. Winterholm has recovered under your able management. Your people will now follow you through thick and thin, unless a bunch of people die for random reasons and they get pissed off at me. Convinced that you're the right leader for these trying and troubled times. Now we must find out what's wrong with the generator. First, we need to research and build the repair station so we can examine the generator. I'm really hoping these ones. Holy shit, these are. Care House promise fulfilled. Care House has been established. Hold prizes. Okay, so we have an extra automation, and I'm going to toss it onto Steelworks, so we can get even more automations. Cookhouse helpers. This is a good one. I really like this one in this case because I have actually food to spare. Sir, a group of amputees is here to see you. They want to help with the cookhouse. We don't want to sit on our asses all day, content with just being kept alive. We can't do hard work anymore, but if we fashion some simple prostheses out of wood, we can help in the cookhouse and earn our keep. Yes. So that basically just gives me a flat-out bonus of 40% to kitchen help, which makes these like into 3 instead of 2. Which is amazing. So I am running a little bit low on food. Repair station research. Sir, we can now research new technology that will allow us to build a repair station and investigate the generator. Let's take a look in 2%. That one. Yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it. Right, that's that one. Efficiency, streamlined automations, automation integration. I think I want that one. But let's check out other things. So, I think I would actually go for this. Or this. Probably this. Let's check our. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Let's go get a steam wall drill. The reason for that is we don't really have much in the wood department left over. Speaking of which, sawmill. Can I put you? So you can saw some mills. No. Oh, this one might be not bad. Yeah, let's put you here for now. Oh, I have another sawmill right over here. Do I? Are you a sawmill? No, you're definitely not a sawmill. Okay, yeah, that would work. In that case, we will change this back to workers, and then we'll get a... No, you're done. Alright. Oh, so the big one got over. Yeah, so we'll build a sawmill, and we'll get automation to work on it. No, we'll get automation work on this. Gathering post resources depleted. Fantastic. Now you can go away. And that should allow us to get a couple. Well, this first. And then food. Flight hunters. Yes. Fix the road here a bit. Yeah, this just annoys me. There. Beta. Alright, so coal-wise we're doing quite well. We'll be doing even better with an extra gathering post over here. Yeah, I know it looks a little bit junky, but that's fine.
Night is coming. Down.
Alright, this is good, this is good. We got some hunteries going on in here. So we will get a bunch of sick people this time around. And we should get that thing going too. The generator thingy. I shouldn't have rushed with the hope thing though. Because now I think I have less time to do shit. Build a repair station, repair the seriously cause of generator malfunction to repair station. So I think how it's gonna work, if I remember it correctly, is as time goes by, generator is going to do bad shit. And that will be not ideal for any of us. Right. I think this will allow me to kick the generator into the fourth gear here. This is going to get freed up, and I was really hoping they would remove it first so I could put another engineering post over there, but so yeah, what I was saying is as time is going to go by, generator is going to get more and more fucked up, so there's going to be like less steam range, less what's it called? Less heat zone, less heat produced and stuff like that. That's why I kind of want a couple of the automations going on, so we can just do and say like, oh hey, we don't really need this heat zone here at all, so we can just get rid of it and have automation should go and blow away the thing, like this one doing right over here. Nice automation. But we should get onto it soon. So the next the plan for the next thing is going to be the prosthetics, and one after that is going to be emergency shifts, so I can run these suckers on the emergency shifts. So interesting sort of gimmick, I guess. What's going to be happening is we will need a lot of engineers on hand. So a lot of stuff like manning these places is going to be bad. So we will have to figure out a way to juggle all the engineers and make sure that we utilize them properly. This is also bad. This just like triggers my OCD. Let's fix this. Well, we can keep that one. Actually, we can even extend it. No, we can. Okay. No, we don't keep that. Well, I guess we'll keep. There's just going to be like a little bit of a annoyance for me, but I'll live. There. So Yeah. You know, I think I might just toss both of my automations into this thing. We have tons of wood,
Back to work.
but I don't have enough metal. Wood is depleted. A deal. Then this allows me to build a workshop. Oof. Yes, workshop over there. That will let me move the street properly, of sorts. God, whoever designed this like entire thing is like deserves to get shot. I know they did it specifically to show how incompetent person is, but that's just like that really is annoying. Alright. So we got all of our ruins removed. We got all of the houses in the heat zones, but we will need to upgrade them from tents to like a proper housing. Alright, so you... and get on these guys. Yeah, because I need a constant stream of steel now. Bunch of engineers. Yeah, 163. Are these covered by the agitators? Yes, they are. Or not the agitators, they're the other ones. The nice agitators. I wonder, can I get a bunch of people working? Eesh. Yeah. Let's not do that for now. I'm kind of hoping to build a third one, so I can put it on the drill. Steel ruins depleted, steel ruins depleted. So now this post is going to be grabbing from this exclusively, and that should be enough for general production, and we can just kick up one more zone. I do not know why I did this, because that doesn't really do anything for me. New research. Like, all of these are pretty good. Coin. Gathering post insulation, that would be nice, but we're good so far. Steam coal thumper, we already got this. Oh yeah, this is the one that I need. 10% increase in efficiency. That is important. Construct a new one, we just need to upgrade. Oh, hold on. That takes an extra steam core. Which I could... Okay, my screen keeps on turning off and on again. I forgot to update my drivers, so there's probably that. 30 wood, 30 steel. How much to build one? 40 wood, 40 steel. So I'm losing about 10 wood and 10 steel. Well, we'll not do that for now. Let's kick this one back to 2. There is no reason for me to keep it at 3. because nothing. No, 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 no. There is like a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there is a bunch of stuff in. So there is 106 wood from this one. There is 139 wood from this one. That's kind of shitty, but we can move it up here now, since we got rid of the ruins. Might even get rid of this one and just to put the woodery in here. I'm pretty sure it will fit. Oh, and I don't think we need to have you on. Yeah, let's get rid of this thing. Alright, what's going on here? United by faith. Sir, we are holding an evening prayer this afternoon. Plenty of people are here. They're praying but also talking and laughing. Haven't seen anything disheartening in our city for a long time. It's really brought the community together. Yes. Yes, it has. Right, so this should get our automation juices flowing. We found the dreadnought. That's that thing that may or may not become important in the near future. Let's go check out the lone boulder. I think that's a new thing too. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can fit these. So what I can do is I can remove these houses and I can put more workshops over here. Not sure if it's like going to do me any good because I think there is a limit on how many you can do. So in one more day we will get an extra level of steam.
Hear me.
Son of a, stop turning off my monitor. Okay, so the wood is full. Will that fit? So, yes. And it will fit in there perfectly. And will provide us with abundance of wood. And also hit this thing. But I think it will be outside the heat zone, so I would need to run this one. Turn this one on and keep it on for a while. Alright, so we are kind of losing these. So let's put another one of the hunteries over yonder. Right. Yeah. Go get screwed, really. I really like these. I really need to use more infirmaries because they're so bloody amazing. Right, I wanted to see if we can milk a little bit extra. Research. Like, we need all the research we can get. And we have a bunch of people that are like fucking around and not doing anything.
The workship starts.
Alright, I think that's just a waypoint. Last camp. A small camp. We can't see any signs of life. Well, look, go in there. I'm pretty sure it's not... okay, yeah, so it does increase it a little bit. Let's see if we can get this one as well. So how many... Oh, because I have this, it frees up a bunch of living space. But that's not going to be forever. Because after this automation is done, I'm going to start printing prostheses. Prostheses. Those ones. So we can get 32 people back into action. Oh yeah, another automation is built. Perfect. You can go onto here. Alright, let's print these ones out. Wow, I'm not gathering enough coal. Automation integration research, perfect. And now let's go hit the repair station. Because I think that will be important. Yep, isn't that? So, since I learned that there is no adjacency bonus, or they most likely just removed it because people were like clustering them too much, then there is no point in me trying to get them all together. Anyways, all right, what's going on here? A letter of thanks for, yep. My workers asked me to deliver this. They're plain people, so it reads like a bad poetry, but there's a gist of it. They want to thank you, sir. The site of this automation, working tirelessly in the inhuman cold, where previously they toiled and suffered, is something worth living for. Yes, I agree. Alright, let's get another one in here. 190. Oh. Oh, but you're not working at 100%. Maybe you're not motivated enough to work at 100% efficiency. Or like over 100% efficiency. Right. So this is working, this is working. Let's start getting a couple of resource depots in here. And then we'll put a bunch of steel into upgrading the lodges to something, you know, fancy. We're out of steel! Oh no! If I only had something like an automation constantly producing steel for me. Right. Repair station, I need to build it to get this thing going. So let's get more scouts. I think I need more scouts out there. Okay. Deck, repair station, 50. Oh yeah, we're out of steel right now. So the next law that I'm going to trigger on here would be emergency shifts and extended shifts, because I want these to work pretty much overtime, all the time overtime, because I hate my workers. And it's going to be cold, but it is going to warm up. To minus 40. Okay, so our number of amputees is going down. Perfect. Alright, last camp, numerous tents, empty crates, sleds, and countless frozen bodies. We are afraid we know where these poor people came from. Where did they came from? The rest of us. We expected these people to make their way to Winterholm in the third dreadnought, but it seems that some calamity must have befallen them. We should try to find the rest of them, and not just because this part of the expedition was carrying several steam cores. So I discovered mighty wreck. And a bunch of steel too. Right, so you will be coal, you will be wood, you will be... Well, we have a ton of steel storage. Well, let's go for food. Alright, looking good, looking good. We're going to hit a temperature increase, which is going to be fantastic. So I don't have to rush too much with the upgrade of all the houses. Oh, I should do a repair station. Yeah, I see a bunch of sick people just popping out. I wonder why. It's probably because they're working on the estate, which is not inside the heat zone. That would do it. Okay, I need to update drivers. Like, really update the drivers soon. Okay. Here we go. Increase in heat, and I'm going just to not turn off the generator for that, because why would I? Alright. We can have up to maximum of 6 engineers in there. Let's put 2. I should put more engineers in there. I am going to disassemble one of these. Let's go in, like, say 27, so that should take care of all of these. Maybe 2, 3 more, and well, no. Alright, the third of our dreadnoughts wrecked by a powerful explosion. It's damaged beyond repair. Faulty manufacture. It seems that after it was made in China. It seemed that after one of the boilers exploded, the pressure in the others was raised to maintain the power of the engines, causing them to fail one by one. Perhaps the people building the dreadnought were rushed or used substandard materials. As I discovered, windswept snowfield, barren hole. We should take the resources and... You know what would be a super dick move is if one of these were like your party gets attacked by bears and you lose all of these collected resources. That would be such a dick move. Yeah. Let's get some engineers here. Well, that was not. Examine the generator, the last dreadnought. The chief engineer of the team investigating the cause of the generator malfunction takes you aside. He's visibly concerned. I was thinking about the last of the dreadnoughts that brought us here. The only one we haven't taken apart yet. At first, it seemed we'd have to dismantle it to fix the generator. But now I think we may need it intact after all, just in case, you know, we have, in case we have to leave the city. I see. So yeah, that generator that the dreadnought that we found is going to be generating over there. Right, come on! I need those sweet overtimes. So another thing that I'm going to do is when I send out the other expedition, when I will find that the iron mine, I think I will move the food to the mine production. Reason for that is because I think we will need a lot more steel. And it would be helpful to have it. I'm gonna keep on increasing the food storage because again that's one of the things that I will most likely need very quickly. More scouts. We don't need that. So resources wise, this can wait. This does not do anything. Range might be good, so maybe I can finish up any of the, but I think we'll just go for the next level. Never mind. Or no, we can't, I can just cancel this. Wait, no, you cancel. Research, next level, bam. Right, what do we have here? Stock automation. Shut down the automation. Because I can just toss a bunch of workers at it. We have workers. Alright. Engineers. Oh, I have 5 for engineers for some reason. In 1 day, 1 hour, and this is 2 days, 17 hours. Yeah, that is fine. No gatherable resources. Okay, get dismantled then. Okay, how's our thing here going? Slowly. Why are you bastards not getting retrofitted? There should be like 8 less of you. Oh, I guess because there is like, they need to get into the healthcare system to get their thing removed or added.
End of shift. Progress on camp.
I really do like the automations. Automations are awesome. I'm going to move this one over to here. Yeah, because I need the next level to get the most advanced steelworks. So we can get like maximum steel. Right, Book of Laws. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, emergency shift. Yeehaw. Let's get cracking. I could run 2 of these and like switch these 2 over all the time. field. That's another landmark. We can get more scouts. Yes. Alright, you guys go to this side. Wow, everything is going so smoothly. What could possibly go wrong? I am going to run these two on this on the 24-hour schedule. We are going to lose an engineer because there we go. Sir, odd creaking noises were heard from the generator last night. It seems that whatever the problem is, it's getting worse. Rumors have started circulating in the city. People are afraid that the generator will break down again. We must inspect it right away. I am fucking doing that. Calm the hell down. It's being handled. Difference engine, resources, advanced steelwork. I hope the automation isn't stuck. Oh, it is. Good. I wanted to check, what's my housing situation? Oh, just ideally. So there is going to be a drop in temperature in 2 days, 3 days. Oh, yeah, there we go. Death of overwork. Discontentment rise, but we all have to make sacrifices. This one is done, so we can move the sawmill over to here. We'll destroy the resources. Really? How about now? Okay, that's fine. But that means we will have to run this sucker on. Which is fine, that's fine. I'm okay with this. And steel works, perfect. Yeah, we're doing suspiciously well. Weather station. So this is the decision that we came last time. We can either get more engineers, or we can just leave them for now and get the updates, which we will do. I don't really need engineers right now. It would be cool to get that event with the automation upgrade. Because I could really use it in the infirmary instead. Distinct spotted Frostland, that's a landmark. Abandoned trailer, let's get it. So if I recall the engineers, I will not get any of these updates. So I will just never know that I need that, that is going to happen. So it would be a complete surprise, right? I used up too many. Right, then we will go and do shit. God damn it. Yeah, there we go. Lighter Scott slates. Because this thing consumes all of my steel right now. Which it probably should stop. No. Stop! Okay. Because I need to upgrade the other one. Alright. Adaptation, organ transplants, or extended shift.
Listen,
Yeah.
everyone. New law is signed.
Discontent will rise. It may, but I could even put another gathering post here if I wanted. Okay, and can we spin the other one here? Yes, we can. Perfect. So that should set us on for the steel production quite well. Generator report is ready. Our engineers have finished inspecting the generator. It has a catastrophic flaw. It will keep breaking down, and each malfunction will cause the stress within the generator to start rising. We will be able to patch it up using the using the repair station, but these fixes will not last for long. The generator will eventually break down permanently and then explode from rising stress. Winterhome is doomed. How are we supposed to survive without the generator? This place is a deadly trap. We need to get out of here. We must save ourselves and our children. We must leave the city. And whatever the other one was saying. The evacuation. We have to evacuate. Sir, the chief engineer says there is still hope. We didn't dismantle the last of the dreadnoughts. If we repair it, we can leave Winterhome and find another place to live. I know you'll probably just die in the middle of the journey because fucking cold. Yet people are doubtful. What would we do? It's nothing but a frozen wasteland as far as the eye can see. I can either lie, you know no such thing, but people will believe you. Hope will rise greatly, up to the point where it will not. People will lose heart. Work efficiency will fall by 10%. Holy shit! This will bite me in the ass. Like, this will bite me in the ass big time, but this will bite me in the ass even more. So yeah, let's go with this. So chat, which one do you want? Do you want me to lie about the other city or not lie? Either option is bad, but which one do you choose? Chat. I know you're there. Do we lie or we not lie? Well, I guess chat is absent. I'm gonna go with a lie, and then we'll fix that shit when it comes to it. Prepare the evacuation. Our only option is to evacuate as many people as possible using the dreadnought. We didn't fully dismantle. We first have to build an evacuation center. Then we have to send engineers to refit the dreadnought. We'll need steel and steam cores to convert decks into cabins for people on board, and food rations to feed them throughout the journey. Alright. Yeah, I'll need to, I need these to... And I'll also need to get all of the other upgrades for... for the faith, because I think the way it works is you get a boost of hope right now, and then everything comes back and bites you in the ass. Oh, at least we have a fuck ton of coal. Repair station improvements. The evacuation of so many people will take time, so we need to keep the generator running for as long as possible. Fortunately, our engineers have several ideas about how to raise the efficiency of the repair station. Let's take a look. So, we can... Emergency repairs allow us to advance generator repairs by 10% using wood and steel. Oh, I just remembered the thing. This will be important. Repair station efficiency, a set of custom tools that raises the efficiency of the repair station by 10%. This is good. We'll need others as well. So these will be quite critical, because I believe the way that it works is generator goes tits up and your steam level starts dropping. So everything gets cold, and the engineers keep on repairing it, and if you manage to get it before it shut down, then you can just go increase it back up. So there is an incentive to keep it at max steam level as possible, so it will take longer to drop through these zones. And the faster you can repair it, the less it will drop through the zones, less people will get annoyed by it being cold. A distinct spot at Frostland, we can use it as a waypoint. Steel bridge. Let's boogie to the steel bridge. Okay, lighter sleds. Automation integration, 10%. Yes, please. Vector move 20% faster. Oh, okay. That's fine. Let's do a house. No, we'll just upgrade them to bunkhouses, then we'll go into upgrade to the other thing. Don't need that at the moment. We got this thing. Don't care about that. That would be good. Heating wise, efficiency would be nice. No, let's get a couple of these going, because this would be important down the road. Especially since we will be able to reduce the maximum amount of engineers for the same thing, which would be fantastic. A trailer that the third dreadnought was hauling. That's a huge dreadnought, by the way. Abandoned trailer, too heavy a burden. This is one of the enormous cargo trailers designed to be hauled by the dreadnoughts. They carried all kinds of goods, from construction materials to coal and food rations, to scout sleds and steam cores. course. The trailer is balanced precariously on the edge of a deep ravine. I think this is, I was like saying like, hey, this is going to fuck us over, and I think it will. The trailer is balanced precariously on top of the edge of a deep ravine. It was abandoned when the ice bridge cracked under its weight. Well, we couldn't take the supplies that can safely be reached, or we could take the supplies that can safely be reached, or risk entering the trailer to carry out more. So we can take only what we can like safely get: 1 steam core and 152 steel. We can risk carrying it out as much as we can, which might screw us over, or we can do it later. Considering how much crap I have on me, let's do it later. And by later I mean after we save. Har har, save's coming. Let's grab everything! We managed to carry out plenty of supplies, 2 steam cores, 342 steel before the trailer fell into the ravine with a thunderous clatter. Sweet. I think I really need to come back. Because I have so much steel that it's going to be pretty ridiculous. We will upgrade a lot of stuff. Why there is 2 homeless people? Where the fuck? Oh, because we are reducing the number of amputees, we're increasing the amount of people. Great. Well, we can put 1 over here. And I guess I can like put 1 over here. This is weird. Well, I'll build it and we'll see how it goes. Right, so we'll need 15 of these. Oh, we'll need 11 of these. Are you in the heat zone? You are in the heat zone. Perfect. Alright, we're going to go quite a little bit into the faith tree because we will need to manage hope very aggressively. So yeah, we're going to do that. Steel bridge, there's automation, going sweeping around. Let's leave it because I want to tag an iron deposit and get these guys. Actually, dismantle an outpost. Boogie over there. You, boogie over there. Refusal to work. A man is assigned to emergency shift has refused to work. He said that he is already worn out and doesn't want to end up dead like one of his friends. We can let him rest. Discontent will rise slightly, or yeah, let's let him rest. That's fine. We have plenty more engineers where that came from. Oh yeah, actually the bunch of people that were amputees were engineers, so this is perfect. Alright, we have repair efficiency. Optimized shift will reduce the number of engineers that will need to support, which is fantastic. Let's do that. So that will sort of like passively increase the effectiveness of the station anyways. Right, we have a bunch of steel. Let's put another 2 hunters. And then we can start converting all of the houses into a fancy bunkhouse. Well, I mean tents into bunkhouses. So actually, we might be able to just get rid of this now, so it doesn't clutter around. Right, Book of Laws, just to make sure. This might help a little bit. This would have helped before. We don't. I want to do this, but we need to get make sure that our hope stays hoped. Temple. We're gonna get the Faith Keepers because I feel that these guys help me with a lot of things in terms of people getting pissed off at random shit that's not really my fault at all. Faith Keepers, yeah, baby. Oh, so it is a good idea to keep more staff because it will reduce the severity of the malfunctions. However, I need my engineers to do important work. Scouts have reached the iron deposit. Rich prospects. Outpost for iron. Perfect. Okay, go to the cracked ice. Faithkeeper established. Faithkeeper established, you prove that you follow through on your promises. So this will let us do cool things. So for one, praise the immortal emperor. So we're not going to finish this in one playthrough, but I kind of want to get handle on the amputee situation and to kind of get us on track for the other stuff. Device shift researched, emergency shift. I would have done that, but we do not have the steel for it. So instead we'll do the emergency repair using wood and steel. I don't think we need it all that much right now. Let's get our steam hub upgrade because I have been harping about getting this shit for a while now. We're out of steel. Kind of want more engineers. Yeah, this will be amazing. Let's get you to work extra time so we can get these knocked out of the park. People worry about the evacuation. Sir, it has been 2 days since we learned that our last hope is to evacuate to the Dreadnought. But the evacuation center still hasn't been completed and people are getting worried. They expect you to speed up the evacuation preparation. We will build it right away. We'll be shown the counter. We'll build it in due time. Yeah, we'll do it. We just don't have the bloody steel right now for it. We have too many people that manage to get themselves maimed. Ugh, another one of these assholes. Alright, what do we have here? Serious accident. Sir, there has been an accident. An automation had stepped on a man, crushing his leg and crippling him for life. Yeah, we will not afford it since we can just like fix people left and right as we please. One moment. Oh. Just trigger. There was something like a triggery thing. Oh, right. These guys build an outpost. Yep. We will get extra iron, which is ridiculously important. These guys are done. We don't need this anymore. We can remove the engineers and toss them onto here. I was hoping it will get like a really good amount of stuff. New landmark. Our search hasn't uncovered anything. Site discovered. Storm shelter. Let's visit storm shelter. And a fuck ton of steel. Alright, let's get upgrading. Oh, wait, so first evacuation center. Bam. Now. Oh, yeah. The other thing is let's go for the biggest consumer of our steel over here. And then upgrade everything to a bunkhouse. Bunkhouse, 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 bunkhouse. Probably shouldn't do that because I will be dismantling these. Okay, I'm gonna pause. Just because I hate when something happens that is out of my control at the because of this thing. Okay, and that, oh yeah, that's another thing that triggered the range on the hubs. I need to readjust these back to. Okay, I guess fuck you. So this will increase to range 2. This will increase to range 2. This will allow me to put a little bit more huts over here and just turn this sucker off. Maybe even move these ones over at some point. Let's get rid of this guy here too. Right, so bunkhouse situation. We'll put one here, one here, one in here. Is it still in range? Yes. Over here, here, here. Screw that. let's go there. So that's going to be like a ton of extra houses. So we should be able to consolidate our living quarters quite a bit. And then we have still shitload of steel left over. Right, and you guys, off you go to Barren Hole. Right, what did I? Food, yes. Hope will rise. Discontent is not going to rise as much. So it's true after all! We're all going to die! Our worst nightmares are coming true. The generator's done. How could this have happened? Bloody hell! Generator failure. Sir, the generator just quit suddenly. To make matters worse, its stress is rising. The main return valve must have failed. People are terrified that the generator is going to explode. Our engineers are already working on the temporary fix. The repair station was adequately staffed, so repairs will be finished reasonably quickly. Hopefuls greatly, you have to fix the generator before it blows up from rising stress. Okay, well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove a bunch of people from, well, just one. Generator. Oh, these guys are working 24 hours a day, anyways. Automation can't refuel. Certain automation stopped working because it was unable to recharge itself from the generator or steam hub. It has to do that twice a day in order to make it operational again. You need to turn on the generator. Yeah, you know, I'm aware. Man the dreadnought! Sir, the evacuation center is operational. We can now send engineers to the dreadnought. Once there, they will be able to start restoring it to serviceable condition using the resources we sent to them. Let's take a look. So, the way it works is I need to send a bunch of engineers and they will repair the dreadnought. And then I need to start sending a bunch of random people towards there. And hopefully like resources and shit like that as well. Therefore, I fucked up on this side. Stop! Wait. Stop! Scouts reach storm shelter. As we enter the shelter, a group of scientists and explorers greets us warmly. Explorer. We have some promising leads, but we'll understand if the exploration of Frostland has given a secondary priority to our circumstances, says the team leader. Shall we tell these people to return to leave their work and remove to the city? No. I'll swing by later. In the meantime, I'm going to stop by the weather station. And I'm going to get the engineers from the weather station to come back. Reason is, like, I know it's gonna get worse and worse all the time, so there's nothing really we can do about this. So the only thing I can do is upgrade everything. Oh, I forgot to put the house in there. Oh, quaint. This one level 2, let's switch it to level 1, and hopefully I can get rid of all of this crap nonsense in here. Starting with you, then you, because we're going to have to build a new one whenever we have wood for it. So now you have to kind of like juggle between the engineers working on new research and engineers fixing the generator. Or even maintaining the generator in the first place. Alright, chop chop, get to work, people. Time is money. Right, let's build the Faith Keepers. No. Let's wait until they actually disassemble them.
Move! Time to get to work.
So I get about 420 food. So that translates into about double, so 800 rations. So we're increasing the rations. Generator is operational. The generator is operational again, and you can turn it on safely. However, the next breakdown will be more difficult to repair. If you keep engineers employed at the repair station, they will monitor the generator. When it breaks down again, they will repair it faster. So we are going to keep... Well, it's still adequate stuff, right? Okay, so I need to keep like maybe 30 of them there. Alright, we got the last level here. Let's get the efficiency. Why are you... Oh, I need to manually turn the damn thing on. Alright, bring the Faith Keepers. Let's put you guys somewhere nice and warm. Where is nice and warm for you going to be? Will this be sufficiently nice and warm? Or we'll need to get rid of these guys and then put the Faith Keepers that way. So look at all of these houses. It's nice, comfortable, warm. Everything is ideal. Oh, I will need to get the stress level upgrades in too, because it seems to be like rising quite a bit. Okay, good. We can turn this sucker off. Let's switch you to 1. And you are cold now. Okay. So, Faith Keepers, bam. Keep Faith over there. So the next step for us is to upgrade the bunkhouses into proper houses. So I think we can get rid of a bunch of these. Alright. Let's send... How many spare engineers do we have? 3. That is unacceptable. 20 is an adequate number of staff. They'll have to be. Alright. 15. Off you go. By the way, sick train. Except that I would have preferred to have like a track over the wheels, because otherwise it makes not much sense. Alright. Survivors, explore, bring the engineers to the city. And the weather forecast. Since you've recalled the engineers from the weather station, the weather forecast no longer be available. We have to prepare for sudden weather changes. Yeah, so, like, we don't know, but we do know that it's gonna get colder. Repair efficiency. Good. Let's get another level of efficiency. So we're going to, like, max it this shit out. People.
One day ends. It's time off.
So I think we can remove 2. At least 2 more. And this is where my desire to move these suckers over would intensify. Because we could put a housing in there. We can keep those 2, I think. They are outside. Scouts Unit 3 have returned to the city, brought a bunch of stuff, and 20 engineers, which we are going to toss onto here. Okay, I think that's it. I can't really do much with these guys. I'm curious, can I go and dismantle the coal mine? It would be nice if I could. Oh, yeah, new laws. New laws. Let's build a temple. Yeah, we don't have the wood. Now we need wood more than we need steel. It'll be fine because we will be able to get a bunch of these. Also, I can dismantle a shitload of roads because we don't use them anymore. Alright, I think that's it for the road situation. Oh, let's grab this one too. Bunkhouse. Bunkhouse over here. Bunkhouse over here. Bunkhouse not over here. Not over there. Not over there. Well, managed to get 2 more bunkhouses. That's fine, that's fine. So, as we are going to be reducing the amount of people living in our city by sending them over to the Dreadnought, we will need less and less living quarters. So we can slowly start collapsing the colony. Let's get the power upgrade. I'm keeping this thing here so we can build more automations if we are able to. Oh, in the meantime, let's get steamroll drone to get us a little bit more food production. Right, what do you want? Coal mine. I cannot dismantle it. Well, that sucks. Let's go over here and just like chill in there because there's nothing for them to do anyways. Okay. So I need you to go and do some woodworking. Scouts have reached the frozen barren hollow. Search the area. Our search haven't encountered anything of value, but we have found a mass grave. That sounds cheery.
Bundle up. It's
Oh,
getting colder.
it's getting colder. But that's fine. We're doing fine.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Right, let's trigger 2 of these. So I have an excess of children. I'm going to dump a bunch of children onto the Dreadnought as soon as possible. So they're not going to be like just eating the resources. Scouts have reached Massgrave. Is Massgrave probably one of the... It's mass grave, probably of the people who died when the 3rd Dreadnought steam boiler exploded. Counted the dead. We opened the mass grave to count the bodies. It was difficult and gruesome task, as many of them were torn to shreds by the explosion. We have heartbreaking news. After adding the bodies found here to those from the last camp, it seems that everyone who was traveling on the 3rd Dreadnought has died. Several steam cores were left behind as gravestones. We decided that the living need them more. Take resources. And I think that's it. So we can retire those scouts. Alright, steam level up. I don't care about the range. Um, this would be good because evacuation transport will move 20% faster. That is not terrible. Let's get the other things first. Let's get the integration. We might need to get the medical one too. And I should be wrapping up pretty soon. I'll wrap up at the end of the day. It should have enough time for this thing to come to a full stop. Working your shrine, good, good. These are all warm. These are all warm. So when we will start getting more wood, I'll start upgrading the houses to these two actual houses. So 15 wood, 10 steel. Right, they reached the dreadnought. There's not enough people aboard the dreadnought to repair it. Oh, okay, so I do need to like send 50 freaking people there. Oh, here it comes. Alright. Let's reduce it to... Oh. Still have the good stuff. I thought that changed. Weird. Okay. Let's send... $13... I'm very curious what this does. Storm shelter. I don't remember what it does, or at what point in the time it does it. Oh shit! I need to build a temple. I forgot to build a temple. Temple. Bang. Might be cold, but it's going to be fine because I don't think it needs to be staffed. Yeah, we'll just leave them for now, and these guys can just chill in there. I'm going to get rid of this one. It's not doing really all that much. Right, so we have a bunch of wood. Let's get a bunch of stuff upgraded. Well, actually, let's get a bunch of stuff upgraded after we trigger the technology thing. Bam, temple built. Let's trigger all of these to get our hope up. Automation integration researched. Is there anything else that is like super critical? Insulation might be nice. We don't really need that all that much. House redesign might be good. How much is it? And then would cost less, so I can pretty much upgrade all of my bunkhouses to houses without much of a loss, which is not that needed for me right now. Yeah, I want to do these ones because it seems like last time it almost exploded on me. Alright, and let's do the house upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Okay, that's as much as we can. Housing wise. Oh, right. We did send like 20 people away, so that's like 4 houses I could get rid of. Stowaways! Sir, we found stowaways on the evacuation center. Some people are so afraid that they are unwilling to wait for their turn and want to make for the dreadnought on their own by stealing supplies or hiding in the transports. If we let this escalate, we won't be able to carry out evacuation in orderly fashion. Send the guards in. Discontent rise, hopeful. Yeah, we can't let. I want to get rid of the useless people first. I mean of the like weak and sick and entirely first. That's exactly what I mean. Right, so I think we're on the next day, so I'm going to save up here. Can you elaborate what looks dope? The train thing? Like the snow train thing? Snow train engine? If you're talking about that, yeah, I agree. So yeah, anyways, we will be ended for today here. We're in a good spot. We do have like a shortage a little bit of the engineers, but we can start cannibalizing some of the stuff that we have here. We will have an excess of yeah, the train thing. I agree with you. We will have an excess of buildings, which I think I should like fix or like start fixing 28 bands. Just because I will forget for the next time. Yeah. And next time we will continue with our evacuation, which will try to get as many people as possible. Oh yeah, it was saying what did we need on this side. Yeah, and we managed to get through the worst of this. Through many tries and errors and me being very, very angry at the game, but for some reason it fixed. Like I really haven't done much of anything different, just like use the gathering posts and the infirmary instead of a standard run-of-the-mill gathering everything by hands. So apparently that was good enough. So yeah, I'm gonna save up here and we will continue it next time and hopefully finish off the scenario. So thank you for joining me and watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.